have to maintain, I guess, an environment of confidentiality. And I'm actually going to show a video on this later, so I won't talk about it a lot right now. But it's really important just because you're going to be sharing lots of personal information, and you're also going to be sharing information about your failures and successes. So it's really good to just keep it in the SNT and keep it confidential. As the video mentioned, there are some group roles. I'm just going to go over them really quickly. The facilitator would be someone who actually kind of runs the meeting, who begins the meeting, who reminds everyone of the purpose of the SNT and why they're there. The timekeeper keeps the time and keeps people moving kind of at a good pace. The recorder acts as a little bit of a secretary. They kind of take notes, and they actually will email those notes out to people after the SNT meeting. The communications coordinator is going to work actually with me directly, and also they're going to work with the whole team. Basically, they are the ones who send out emails about the time and date of your SNTs, after the one today, of course. And the logistics coordinator works very closely with them, books rooms if a room needs to be booked, and brings supplies. And then the activities coordinators, there can actually be two, will provide icebreakers or fun games for the group so that you guys can really start getting to know each other better instead of coming and just talking at each other and not really getting to know each other on a deeper level. So the process for a regular SNT would be distributing materials, starting the meeting, implementing the 4-step process, which I'm going to go over in a second, and then concluding the meeting. For distributing materials, the logistics coordinator typically will hand out index cards. You guys don't have to do this, but today we actually brought index cards so you can do this. Because basically you'll receive an index card, and when you go around and you want to give feedback to someone else in their steps, or you want to give them suggestions of how they could complete one of their goals, you can actually write it down on the index card, especially if the meeting's running long. This is a really good way to do it. Give them your suggestion without spending like an hour in your meeting. So the facilitator will direct the opening of each meeting, and like I said, they remind everyone of the purpose of the S&T group, and they remind everyone to keep it a confidential space. Then the activities coordinator would come in with their icebreaker. So this is the 4-step process. So each person is going to go through this in a traditional S&T. So first there's going to be a progress report. Each person will report on what they've been doing the past couple weeks to reach their goal. Since you guys are just starting S&Ts today, this actually won't even be a part of your S&T because you obviously don't have previous goals set with your group. Then the second step is to state your goals and desired outcomes. And this basically is a goal that you want to have that's going to be sort of a semester-long goal. It's sort of more of the broad goal that you want to achieve for this semester. And then your team members will give you ideas, will give you suggestions on how you can actually, I guess, accomplish that goal. And then the last part, which is step 4, is that you're going to make action steps toward that goal. So basically, if your goal for the semester, like you said in the video, was to get good grades, a smaller goal, an action step in your S&T would be, I want to get an A on my math test that I have next week. And these goals, these action steps are going to be more, I guess, short-term. They're going to be like a few weeks in length because when you come back for your next S&T, you want to be able to report back in and say, I did that. I got an A on my math test. Or I did that step that I said I was going to take. You don't want to come back and be like, oh, I didn't do anything, I didn't accomplish my goal. Because everyone else is there to hold you accountable. After the meeting, each person individually will actually go onto the Society Leadership website and fill out a form, and that will actually allow you to get credit for your S&T. And I can show you it right now. Just so you guys know where to go. Hold on, actually. Okay, so if you sign into the members area of our website here, like I said, you come down to the S&T tab, and there's a meeting guide right here, which we'll actually be passing out to you today. There's a few videos that we are watching. And then here is the place where you would submit the goals that you talked about, the date of your meeting. And like I said, you should do this within 24 hours in order to receive credit for attending an S&T. And I think you guys know already, but you're supposed to attend 3 this semester if you want to get inducted this spring. So today will be your first. You have 2 after this. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about the process of SNTs? There has to be a question in a room full of this many people. Alright, so in that case, I'm going to show you guys one more video. This one's a little bit longer, so just bear with me, but it's really good because it really shows, I guess, the benefits of SNT and how it will really impact your life and how it will really impact the lives of all the other people in your SNT.